The clap because he deserves it.
Yeah, rise it up.
Rise it up.
Rise up.
Here we go. 15-15, overtime number 1. First team to 6 wins, a.k.a. first team to 21 on our scoreboard, because I'm not going to stick it back to 0. I like to see the full scores. Delpan already down to less than half HP, 36 health left, remaining right at the kickoff of this first overtime round. Can SK turn that comeback into a victory? That's what we're going to see here in the next 10 rounds. Possibly the next 20 or 30 or 40. It depends how many overtimes we can stomach before it's actually midnight here. And, you know, we all die from exhaustion. However, this round is a slow one from M5. They've not really committed as of yet, but it looks to me like it is going to be that A-site push, which was the successful one for them in the end of things. They do also have, to note, 2 guys over towards B, and the bomb is with Edic. And Edic is over in A bomb side, one does believe. Here we go. Let's watch Forest, as I somehow have contracted hiccups throughout the course of the round. Edic going to take down Get Right. Delpan will bring one back onto Dozier, though. So it is 4 versus 4. Edic low HP. Delpan does get flashed out as Fox's AWP will pick off Robin. Delpan's now got to get himself in there as Forest goes down. Face and Delpan, the only guys left alive for SK Gaming. Can they rescue anything from this round? And they're actually going to run away and save, or try to save these weapons for the next one. Obviously, bomb was planted in the A site. They're over towards B, trying to keep these weapons. And if we switch to this here view, we can see that Romski just came around there. Heck may get in there. I don't think so. I think they're going to be pretty safe with that AWP and that M4. So, first round going over to Moscow 5 on the terrorist side. And, well, a great start for them. Heck 0-0. Having a, you know, right now okay. However, in the second half, the terrorist half of the main 30 rounds, Heck was a different person completely to what we saw in the first round.
I think they've subbed him out. I do. I think they've subbed him out for someone. Maybe he was just hitting so many shots he had to take him out. Many good shots. So good first round from Moscow 5 then. They've picked up a T round, which are very, very important here in overtime on Mirage. And I can't even begin to tell you how important the second one would be. That would give them a really big shot at winning this opening round. I think they're already frustrated that they didn't wrap this one up, really, and that they let SK come back into it. Well, they didn't really have any choice in the matter. SK were absolutely on fire, particularly Forest. Robin now picking off Edic for the second kill of the round, and that gives SK the advantage by 5-3. They rarely lose these ones either. 86% of the rounds that they pick off the opening man, they win. Get Right's going to add to that statistic right now as well. Forest getting the 4th. They've each had a frag apiece now, and Delpan will get up at the last one at point-blank range after Forest was downed by Fox, and it was AWP versus AWP in the end. And that'll be 16 all, 1-1 in overtime, and I think if you get to the end of overtime and M5 have got that 1, I think they'd have been happy with the 1. I don't think they'd want to come down without any rounds on the board, but they will want to win this one.
I am so happy that we managed to cast both semi-finals in today. And look at Delpan. He seems to have turned it on in this overtime so far. He's been a big player for SK. 4 for 0. He's actually got the same amount as all the other SK players combined at this point in the game. Those here in the white holes at the moment. Actually, Moscow 5 going for that split again. They've done this before. It worked in game number 1. Sorry, I missed that one as I spotted Get Right running through T-Spawn. Edic will take him out, and that leaves us with an all-level game in terms of the men that are still left on the board. But that's going to change very quickly as Forest steps things up. Heck will go down, and it's looking like SK are going to take the lead here in overtime. However, stranger things have happened in this game. As I say that, Robin goes down as well. Delpan will be the man defending this A-bomb site alone, and again he's going to hit the shot. Jumps out into the open, hoping to take his second one, but he has focused in up on towards the balcony. Is Romski going to come from that position? I'm scared to move in case I miss Delpan's shot. and he's actually going to come in from the other side here. He's going to get himself one. Actually, Delpan was lined up behind the man as well. Could have found a little bit more there, but what is the decision now from Romchka? He's either going to go off towards B, or he has to step out in the open, which, trust me, against Delpan is not something that you want to do. He decides to step into the open with the help of that flash. He's got Forrest behind him. Forrest will have the better aim. SK take the lead, 17-16.
Good game, SK boys. Stayed firm, won the round, and now have themselves a 17-16 lead. It's nothing in it whatsoever between these two sides, and I'm really pleased that this isn't as one-sided as we feared it might be in favour of SK
I'm so
Gaming.
happy that the first half was one-sided now, because
absolutely,
it set us up for a right
comeback.
delta.
Yeah, but in terms of the game overall, it's just it's so good that it's not one-sided. Delpan again opening things up for SK. Really has been a revelation in this overtime section. Stacking up the frags, getting the opening frags as well. Edic gets a face full of HE, and that's not going to help at all on his mission to get into that A-bomb site. You can see the smoke is heavy as Edic looks on, waits, and has spied himself one. Waited too long though. He waited for the perfect pick, and Robin didn't need it. Fox though nails Delpan through the smoke. Orp versus Orp battle 1. And now Get Right then explodes. He picks up Heck and Romke, and we're down to 4 versus 1. And Fox will be the last man alive, but don't count him out just yet. And do count him out right now, because Robin picks up his second of the round. And SK cruising on now to 18-16. They want to try and keep this to just one round, Joe, and that'd be quite satisfactory.
And if you're just joining us, if you're a League of Legends fan, a StarCraft fan, welcome to Counter-Strike 1.6. An amazing first matchup, first map here between SK and Moscow 5. To give you the rules of overtime, to put it quite easily, the first team to reach 21 in this overtime will be the winners. It is five rounds on each side, so first team to 6, which is, you know, from the 15 up to 21. I don't need to explain any more than that, Joe. No. Shut up. 18-16, let's get in with the action here as Forrest just homes in on his teammate. There's another opening frag for Delpan. How good has Delpan been in this overtime so far? 7 for 1 he is at the start of things, and he's picked off the enemy AWP player. That was Fox. I think the thing came when we saw that triple stack, actually, with Fox on top to take out Delpan. That's when Delpan got really, really annoyed and decided to turn on the action there. Heck does bring one back towards Moscow 5, but it is 3 versus 3. Health advantage lies with the Russians. Bomb is here with Heck. We're on board with Heck right now as he jumps out into the open on the A side. Delpan is going to take down Dosia. Are there any more offerings for Delpan this game, this round? That's going to be seen here. Actually not. He's pushed down by Heck, who's now going to move away through to that back alley area. Needs to be careful. He's got his back to the opening window. Is there someone there?
Wow.
Yes, there is. Face read that one perfectly. SK going to go in 19-16 in the lead at the half-time. 4-1 on CT side. That's a good score from SK Game.
It really can. And we're going to get straight back into this then for the next 5 rounds, or maybe less. We'll see. 19-16 the score. SK need even just 2 more of these 5. And that will give them map 1. That's where we are right now, ladies and gents. If you're just tuning in and you're thinking, what the heck, is this still map 1? Yeah, it is still map 1. Brilliant game. You've missed a stonker. I'm going to ruin it for you right now if you're watching on the VOD as well. 12-3 first half, Moscow 5. SK Gaming then came back, won 10 in a row, then lost 3 in a row and almost lost the map, and then won the final round to make it 15-all. We're now in overtime where they led 4-1 on the first half. Stunning shot from Delpan. Pixel perfect headshot in on Edic. They've got the entry kill they needed into that B bomb site, but they're not going to head that way right now. Get Right's also picked up a frag. And Moscow 5 now suddenly find themselves really, really heavily on the back foot. 19-16 down. Oh, man, it's like, oh, Robkey, where did that come from? Double in on face of Forrest, who really should not be sitting down right now. They should have taken that bomb site. He's got 1 health point left. Is he going to get a third here? He is not going to get a third. And Robin, Get Right, and Delpan combined. But for a second there, I thought Romkey was going to rescue the game back for Moscow 5.
Such a close one here, but again, it's Delpan to pick off the opening kills, and you can't underestimate how important that has been for SK Gaming in this overtime so far. We didn't particularly see it from him in the first 30 rounds. However, moving on to the overtime, I think every single round he's had. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Feel free, but if it's not that right, it's definitely 5 out of the 6 rounds we've seen so far. Dozier is going to open the scoring for Moscow 5 in this one. Fox is going to get himself a bit of a position to get that shot off. Misses the shot. Again, he will be smoked out. HE going over the top. Heck will drop Robin. Double up defense again. Don't forget, we saw 3 of them in 1 round for Moscow 5 on their initial CT side, which they won 12-3. This time, not so much, and it's not a bad thing, I think, going head-to-head with Delpan, who is seemingly on fire right now. However, the advantage is with Moscow 5. They need to win every single round now to push us into a second overtime. That would be this, plus the 3 after that. It's a very, very big feat still to do against SK. However, it looks like this round is all but in the bag for them. Only Get Right remains 88 HP, and I say only Get Right. There will be stranger things happening in the world than Get Right pulling off a 1v4 at this level of the tournament. As he peeks around that corner, he is going to spot one. He knows that he's going to have one coming probably in behind him, one from his right-hand side. He'll probably have a second over by the that side as well. Nice grenade will take down Heck. There's the dream start for Get Right in this situation. They're going to try and set up that crossfire against him. He's going to take down number 2. Is he going to have number 3? Not quite just yet as he looks over towards that CT spawn. He's got 13 seconds. Moscow 5 have run away by now, by the way. I'm so sure they are not waiting around. Fox is actually still on the ramp. Is Get Right going to take him out? Yes, he is. There's a final man. He's got 3 seconds to get in and get the kill. He has to get that kill now, and he's going to get the kill. But unfortunately for Get Right, it was after the time ran out. And Moscow 5, I have no idea why Fox peeked out on the ramp there. Why would you do that with such a close situation? But they managed to secure it anyway. So I let them off. 2017, such a great game. I love Counter-Strike.
I do too. Part of the problem with Get Right, if you like, for other players is that they know what he's like. They know how good he is. But there's almost a sort of an ego thing about, about wanting to kill him. They're thinking he's not that good. I can kill him. I don't care the fact that I might get picked off. Well, you need to in these games. Robin's going to get things started off in round number 38, ladies and gentlemen. And they have the advantage by 1. They need to push home now. Remember, 88% of their matches are won when they get that first kill. And this is a big first kill. It's Heck who's gone as well, who's been very quiet since that first monster half that he put in with a 26-2. I haven't really seen him since. Was double AWP defense again. They've got Fox with AWP remaining. Edic, Romke, and Dozier stand in the way of SK Gaming claiming map number 1. Patient play here from Robin and the boys. 50 seconds remaining.
I'm nervous.
And you should be. You really should be. Best of 3, of course. In our first semi-final, it was Na'Vi who took their chance to go through to the final against Fnatic. RSK Gaming about to move 1 step closer. They move 1 step closer to the bomb site. Robin drops down the ROM and picks off Romke, and he only had 13 points about it. You're going to get a third in a row from Robin. On for the ace here. No, Dozier shuts him down. He gets a second. Now he's on for the ace. SK not going into that bomb site very cleanly after the Robin kills, incredibly. Get Right, though, gets the frag on Edic. Now it's Dozier in for 3 as he's got 2 already. Bomb planted. 3 remaining for SK and Dozier. Can he take this one on? He can't. Is he going to need to? Yes, he is. 1 round remaining, and that is it. Forest picked up the round, and SK Gaming have a 20.